Welcome back to the day number one of the 80th annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. Joining us here, we've got Gunny, Gunny, Jack, Bailey, and Logan. And we've got your rodeo queen, your rodeo princess. And it's been fun chatting with you two off camera and getting bumped around by these two knuckleheads first thing this morning. So are you ready for things to get going? Have you, what's the process for you all here? Like, what do you have to do to kind of kick things off? When do you start? When do you come out? Is this later on today when you make your rounds? How does it work?
Yep. So at the beginning, we have our horse shows at the very beginning, which was about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so those go on, and you come out and help all the little kids, and you got to memorize patterns and show your horse and everything. And then we go to our rabbit show, which was on Monday. And
What do you mean a rabbit show?
you show rabbits.
So you're showing rabbits?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But we have other kids that show rabbits, and then we had our chicken show yesterday. So that was really fun.
So then your role, then, the two of you, it's not just to be the royalty and to roll around here and get everybody fired up. You're like deeply involved on many different levels, and you're not always riding around on horses, right? I'm going to pass you the phone, Logan. I mean the mic, so you can talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Yeah, that's very true. As Eagle County Fair and Rodeo royalty, not only do we represent our rodeo, but we also represent the fair. And a big part of the fair is, of course, 4-H. So our goal is to attend all of the shows. What we can do is we can announce at shows, hand out ribbons, and really just be there to support our 4-Hers, because this is a really big part of the fair.
Now, things got going early this morning at Eagle River Center. They opened the doors, I think, at 6 o'clock. Now, I read about, the livestock weigh-in.
Yes.
So what is the livestock weigh-in? Is that, where does that take place? Here? Over there? What's that about?
No, it takes place at the Eagle River Center, and so all animals, whatever you're showing, they have to make a certain weight.
So if you have a bunny, the bunny has to have a certain weight?
Yep, the bunny has to have a certain weight, the chicken has to have a certain weight.
So if the bunny's a little heavy, what do? Shave a little bit of the hair off him? What do you do to make him fit into their categories? Nothing you can do at this point?
Nope, nothing you can do. So the only thing is if your animal is too low in weight, then you get put
Change
in
class.
a feeder class,
Okay.
but you can't sell your animal at the livestock auction on Saturday.
So the whole 4-H program is a big part of the rodeo. Sure, there's the fun of the barrel racing and the bronc riding and all that kind of neat stuff, and you have the mutton busting, I'm sure, down here, right? Like we do up in the Beaver Creek Rodeo. But really, the core of it all is that 4-H program, and it's these families and these kids that are raising animals over the course of whether it's a year or longer to learn that whole process and to get more deeply involved with how the rodeo and the fair works.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
You want to say something, I can tell. You're like chomping over there. Say something. Yeah, you want to tell me more?
Yeah, well, I've been doing 4-H for 12 years now. I've been doing it. I started as a clover bud when I was 5, and then I started showing animals when I was 9. So I've been doing this for a really long time, and I've come to know that a big part of this fair and rodeo is really the fair. 4-H is truly the root of ag in this country, and what 4-H does is really grow your future agricultural leaders of America, which is also FFA as well. But 4-H is really an amazing program. It teaches kids respect, leadership, patience, responsibility, all of the important things that you want to see in a future business leader, or really, honestly, any good traits that come as being an adult.
You're roaming away. Thanks for being here, you guys. Have a great rodeo. Do you want to just kind of ride off as we go to the weather? Just kind of gallivant off or whatever y'all do?
Yeah.
Does that work? Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. We'll be right back with more of the show. We have a look at that weather forecast with Molly coming up and more from the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.